Radio Cardiff. 98.7 FM.
Just want to say good morning to my guest, Anthony Williams. How are you, Anthony?
I'm good, thank you. Good morning, Gospelraph Show and Radio Cardiff.
Yeah, it's good to have you here at last.
Thank you.
Okay, listen, Anthony, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a gospel rapper. Got born again around about 7-8 years ago. And I got my single, which is out at the moment, Dead or Alive.
Yeah, which is a nice tune. I'll play that in the second half later on. But
Yeah.
listen, Andy, tell me, because you was on a magazine, I Shine, I think it was called.
Yeah.
So tell me the story. How did you get on that magazine?
You know, one day I just called the owner up and I said, how can I get a chance, on your magazine? And from there we spoke and she said, send me some of your stuff. And I was like, she said to me, how about January time? Would you like to be on it January time? And then as we were talking, I found out that she's a very close friend. So one of my aunties, they grew up together in church, Sunday school together and all of that. And that's how I ended up on the front cover.
That's powerful, because in the old days, I remember people used to go and visit companies and try everything they could to get on, records. But nowadays, It seems like it's so different, isn't it? I mean, you got X Factor, you got, it's just a different setup, I think, But, when we got God with us, we just got to trust Him that, things are going to be right and He's going to direct us the right ways. You used to live in London, okay? Yeah, with Edmonton.
Yeah, North London.
Yeah, that's where I used to live too. And now you've moved, is it to Nottingham?
Yeah, to Nottingham City.
Okay, so tell me, have you noticed a difference? Because I noticed when I was in London, the people seem to be with the program, and it seemed like God was moving quite a bit in London in certain areas. Have you noticed anything like that in Nottingham? Have you noticed a difference?
I've noticed one thing when people always ask me, London town is my hometown. I always miss it, but living in Nottingham, because life is a bit slower, you begin to hear God more clearly.
But so how does a person go about writing songs? Because he was talking about how he goes about writing his songs. How do you write your songs?
My songs, when I write them, they come from the heart. And, it's when I'm going through a situation in life, I write down in there, it's based upon my relationship with the Lord. When I write something down, I want to make sure, that at the same time I'm reaching somebody as well. When it's the way it writes, it just flows. When you write, the pen just goes.
Amen. And I think it should be like that, People should write from their passion, and how God has moved on their life and through experiences. But Andy, what is your favourite song? Of the songs that you've done, what's your favourite?
What, my songs personally?
Yeah, your own, yeah.
One of them is He Changed My Life. And another one that I'm currently writing, which is called Never Came Cheap.
I love that title. I want to know, do you think you've actually found your calling in life and you're walking in your purpose?
I would say yes. And the reason being is, when you have a burning conviction inside of your heart to want to do something, in life, and, when the Lord has led you, it doesn't matter what anybody has to say. Like, for me, my passion is music, not just music, but I love sharing the word, the Bible. Because one thing is for sure that I realize in life, a lot of people will say, I'm a gospel artist, or, I'm a gospel rapper, I'm a gospel singer, but they just don't have the word inside of them.
Yeah, you're right there. When you become a Christian, really proper born again, I mean, it becomes everything about you sort of, it's just about Jesus, because all you want to do is share and give and, let people know the truth. So, Anthony, the last question I'm going to ask you is, what are your plans for the future?
My plans, musically, the single that's out at the moment, Dead or Alive, comes off of my EP, which is Dead or Alive. And then after that, a mixtape, and then hopefully by God's grace, an album. And my other plans is that, you know, like I said, I go to places, I share the word too. So it's not just music that I do as an individual.
Anyway, Anthony, I hope we're going to have you in Cardiff soon. I hope that'll be really good to see you down here and maybe do something for us.
Yep, sure, no problem. I've been to Cardiff before, you know, because of Radio Cardiff.
I didn't know you then, no, did I?
You didn't know me then.
Yeah, that would have been good to have met you. But listen, thanks for talking with us.
Radio Cardiff.